What's up, guys? Welcome to the Hard Carry, where we're carrying CDL matches straight to you. We're here today for the third time checking out Optic Texas versus the New York Subliners. They've had some tech difficulties up to now, but I'm hoping that's the last one. It should be a banger matchup. Both teams undefeated going into this stage qualifiers. Let's check it out.
Points. He got second place. There you go.
Medaled. Okay, not a gold.
He medaled, not a gold, just a medal, mate. Nades up. Here we go. Straight into the hard point. Good stuff there from both teams. Kismet though. First man in to see if Optic can try to flip those spawns. Because P2, that's the name of the game here on Mercado.
Oh, I do not want anyone to learn those pre-nades off spawn. I don't want to run 5 feet out of my spawn and die instantly with frags. So hopefully ranked kids don't figure it out, but obviously New York are going to be a little bit happy that they haven't figured out for a somewhat strong opening break. Admittedly, only for 8 seconds, but you see a couple gunfights even going down for those spawns. Well, Ghosty wins that one. Shotzzy gets the actual hill time, and Optic have at least stabilized the map the way they want.
A little awkward for a moment. Dashi. Strange engagement with Skies comes to a close. We'll take that now. Subliners, damn, son, that's Hydra.
What was that?
Rips his way forward on the point. Hoop, though, finds himself a tight corner. Traded out immediately. Last man on this side of the map is going to be Shotzzy. What can he bring to the table? Going to find himself at least one here, and the player over by Hedges. Priest is going to make life very hard for him. Spawns are all over the place right now. This is going to be a foot race and an absolute melee in the middle of the map. Optic,
Nice
though,
job
nice
from
bit of
Optic.
time. Can they set up now for the push?
Yeah, this is an opportunity for like a near full 60. You get the exact players you want inside of the hill. You get both cuts pushed out, and you got a player roaming back just to pick up the middle of the map. So New York going to be having a lot of problems, and Dashi might fall, but it's still all guns the right direction. But looks like Optic lose enough that New York brought the pressure just to get inside the hill, and they check their corners too. Hydra able to find Hook.
Deadly change in just a moment. Nice opener here. P2 halfway through it. Shotzzy somehow winning that one against Kismet. Oh, Hops. Skies takes care of business. Hydra's there to help out as well. 4 spree right now for the young Frenchman. Can he get himself streaks? Very handy indeed here on Mercado. Skies no help towards the front
2
line.
kills.
Once again, it's Optic on the rotation fight, and they are winning battle after battle on the approach towards P3.
And now it's Hydra's turn, maybe to look for the cruise if he can find this next kill, and talk about the little standoff between him and Shotzzy. But Shotzzy gets the better of him, has to move into the drop shot, but an important kill to get. No cruise missile there. You shut down Hydra, the guy that had the hot hand, and certainly set yourselves up here on this garage. But you see the New York hit from every single angle, but it doesn't matter because everyone falls except for Hydra. But he can only pick up one. And as
Good
good as the
rotation
push
from
was there
Optic.
from
Good
New York,
push.
they get absolutely stuffed. This is now a beautiful hold for Texas.
Holding on. Here come 2 through dark. Takes care of 1. It's Ghosty and Shotzzy in the feed. Okay, Skies is going to be the next man in. Priest now through the back line as well. Last players up for Optic here on the point is going to be Hook and Dashi. Can they find any more kills and keep this time flowing? This is great stuff as well. Rotation's already done. Optic are on the low right-hand side corner with the minimap covered. They ain't moving. This is a great hold, great setup. They're looking at least 20 to 30 if they can chain this all together.
I mean, this is actually devastating as well. Even Skies just trying to
Dashi with the snakies.
down. Couple opportunities to make the break, but now
Shotzzy on rotation though.
They are firmly set up on this rotation as well. Couple kills get traded.
I don't know about
out.
firmly. Here they come.
Pressure on him.
2 through the
That
back.
He's gonna get jumped on, and he has no help for the reinforcements. If he could take one down, he's calling it happy.
Kismet.
But Subliners are efficient.
Got
they
a
take
gunny.
care of business, and they
Oh,
get
but
the break,
Shotzi's got one.
But only for a moment. Shotzi's back in with the 2.
Oh.
And it is a scrappy hill over by Barber.
Absolutely brilliant work there from...
Hydra.
As well. Right back at it. That's a big turn of events. 11 and 7 from the young Frenchman. And now the hard point, slowly but surely, growing for the New York Subliners. To the front door, now we go. Finds himself 1, locking things down, Chuck.
Yeah, more locked in than I am, man. It
Ghosty
is like
killed
2-piece
Dashi
after
somehow.
2-piece. Hydra delivers with a 3, and anytime one team gets the break, someone's there to rip it from your hands. And second 5 spree
on
that Hydra has
rotation,
now
Priesta
been on. He's got Priesta working on the
versus
rotation as
Dashi.
well. Dashi here potentially
Dashi,
to drop him, but
beam
still
him.
Hydra. Next one in line can never quite get the 6, and it looks like Optic set up on rotation again.
Should get rotation again for
Optic's
Optic.
rotation's
Close
been great.
match.
The battle's been there, but it's still a very, very close hard point. Kudos to the Subliners and their break-ins, as they are not letting Optic walk away with a single thing. Patio's up. Here we go. Straight into it. Optic set up. All corners covered. Priest taking a little bit of time to get into the fight, but it's going to pay. No, it doesn't pay off. Dashi and Ghosty gun him. Hydra now. The Phenom. Can't get any more of that life. Hook, though.
Oh!
Tags. Nades are there from
Great
Shotzzy
nade.
as well. Optic, perfect hold.
Yeah, this has been a perfect rotation out of them. I know they had a slight early advantage over towards Barbara, but in the 3v4 couldn't
They
hold
win
the
this set of
Subliners off.
gunfights, it could get the full 60.
A wonderful job, but now Hydra entry man literally just runs straight through the hill. It's both the ARs inside a tin there from Optic, and both of them find their fate to the SMGs of the Subliners. Final 15 seconds
Hook got two, though.
Maybe going to nobody. It's really just up to Hook if he wants to go and collect, but while he's worried about roamers potentially going for the old time, all of your attention has to turn towards New. Priest up top, but he's only got attack, and unfortunately for him,
Dashy, good wall bang kill.
But it still trades back and forth. This is literally a juggernaut battle.
It's non-stop. Ali called it a big dog fight, and they are all barking.
Oh, yeah. Oh!
Taken care of downstairs. That's Dashy helping out Priest.
One left.
Over in this side of the map for the New York Subliners. He may
Priest
have that
is
dog
the only one here.
in his nickname,
He's got
but has
naded.
he got that dog in him right now? The answer is no. Ghosty absolutely eviscerates him, and back and forth we go, Chance, but Optic Texas starting to walk away with it.
And that was like a 50-50 battle on this rotation as well.
Still not
Optic
over,
in the
but
mix, just able
Optic's
to
looking
completely
good.
turn up and take him down. They have built themselves a sizable advantage now in this game and can't even collect the scrap. Ghosty there, the final man in the feed on a 4 spree with the trophy as well. Simply doing it all, and even on rotation, New York, you see a little bit desperate. Couple players spawn out, but it's Kismet on one side, Priest on the other, trying to stay alive.
Can they stay alive? Well, so far, so good for our boys in green. Let's dive in with a Cook listening. Optic Texas.
Alright, let's get back trucks. He's trucks, yeah, back trucks. And they're gonna spawn out. He's dead. He's dead. Deep behind you guys. Deep behind you guys.
Good time. Yeah, I'm going for time.
Yo, one guy's bottom mid. I send them out mid. I have all of bricks. I have all your guys' bricks. I have all your guys' bricks.
Yeah.
Yo, they should be down back alley. Watch back alley.
Yeah, I'm trying to hold back. I'm holding back alley. You, dude, stay down for back alley. Stay down for back alley. I got you.
Do you have it at all?
Yeah,
I have all your bricks.
I hear back alley. I hear one at least.
I have your all back alley. Oh, he's in P4 already.
I got you. Nice.
They're all
Stay
back
down
alley
for
in
back alley.
P4. They're all back alley in
I got
P4.
you.
All back alley in P4. All back alley in P4. There's nothing bricks. I have all of it.
No, back alley.
Middle gate. Last guy got it.
Yeah, got it.
Yo, watch out. Low green. Watch out, low green. I have middle now, Brennan.
I heard that. What's gonna hit me?
Mid tunnel. Yo, I spawn. Yo, listen. They're spawning green. Look at that spawn. CT spawns.
I'm green. I'm just soaking the shit.
Showing elbow. Nothing elbow. Nothing deep CT.
Dude, two green. I'm playing my.
I got one on spawn.
Good play.
Looking top green, top out. Alright, two, one short and tunnel, last two. One guy went short to your right.
The alley.
Or not short, yeah.
Brennan.
We got tunnel as well. I think Caesar's on new.
One guy's
banana.
Sweet baby Rays, Optic Texas. It was close, and then
nice hold there from Optic.
Listening was
only about
great
27
chance.
points,
This
28
continues, and
points.
there is no hope, surely, for the Subliners now.
Nah, this has just turned into a ridiculous series of events. I mean, it was a heavy hitter, but as soon as that Top Cantina Hill goes
Oh,
through,
Shotzi.
they just had nothing, and Shotzi has
25
it all.
seconds.
That is a 7 spree, another multi-kill collected. They got the spawns, or at least most of them, in the direction that they want. Priest ends up behind enemy lines, but it's not going to be enough. Optic have obliterated them. They have picked them apart and outclassed them on Mercado.
Absolute smacking here in map 1. New York Subliners, plenty in the tank, but we're going to see it later on in the series. For now,
Shotzi on a 9 streak.
Optic
Holy
Texas,
shit.
Shotzi on a 9. He is simply styling. On his opponents right now, he has roamed from one corner of the map to the other and taken with him every soul he could possibly find. It is 11 points for the win, as the New York Subliners will scramble desperately, trying to get close to that P2. Here comes Shotzi, looking to add to the spree. What more can he have, Chance, as it has been a sensational performance.
Oh, Hydra got him though.
Yeah, now it'd be like that. Hydra certainly wins those gunfights from time
Only
to time,
about
but
2
it's pretty
seconds.
basically last man standing.
And they got it. Nice job. Optic Texas win map 1.
That's all it's going to be is Optic Texas, like clockwork, and as stated, dominant in Hardpoint.
Absolutely crazy. That one's going on the hub. Optic Texas, they take the lead here in the series. 1-0. The search and destroy comes up in a moment, but for now, Hardpoint, the name of the game for Optic Texas. They have not missed a beat. They have barely lost a map, if any, when it comes to the mode, and it's disgusting. They're in the stat lines as well. Good stuff there from Shotzi. A 9 spree. Nasty. Absolutely nasty. As the game comes to a close.
100 point club their
able to accrue
asses.
92 points chance. A slow one for them indeed.
Yeah, new addition to the old 100-point club. I mean, that's one of those games for like Dashy where least kills, least deaths in the lobby by a noticeable margin. That's because he was literally just stuck in the hill with nothing to actually kill. So that is as good as it gets for Optic. And again, that is sort of what they've been gassing up their hard point. It is apparently a rare sight for these guys to lose. And New York, One of the best teams in the game on Mercado did not look like it there.
Yep, disgusting stuff. Highlights from map number 1. Here we go. Dashi and everyone putting up the numbers. This New York Subliners, it was great at the start. Early plays from them, very, very solid. Good breaks. Rotations were on point as well. Just not enough towards the end. The New York Subliners running out of gas once Optic Texas started to hit that second, third, fourth gear. There was no looking back. Brilliant stuff out of them. Man alive. What a start to the series, Chance. There's no way, though, the search goes this way.
Well, hopefully for New York, it'll certainly be closer, or at least able to flip the script. I mean, it didn't seem like there was lack of like hot gunning. This was sort of the moment. It was like on this top hill. I mean, a big 2-piece right there from Ghosty, but that was sort of the square up opportunity where if Subliners get the edge on that one, it continues to be a back and forth game. But as soon as they lost Cantina, I mean, they got maybe like 13 seconds or something like that for the rest of the game. So Optic flipped the switch. They found their stride, and I know flow state is an overused term, but hey, they got it.
Hey, it's what it looks like, though. I mean, looking at even the scores from their previous hard points, once they get things rolling, there's no stopping them, boys. They get into the stream of collective consciousness, and then they're all chilling, ladies and gents. Here we go, though. Maps and modes, once again, if you've joined us, you've missed the first map. It was a blast. Hotels, Search and Destroy, coming up next. We'll see how that goes in a moment. Asilo, Hydro, and Fortress to close out the series. Now, many folks and many betting ladies and gents across the planet, I would imagine they want to see this one a little closer, close out a little quicker. The desk thinks this might be a 3-1 going towards the way of Optic Texas. Chance Puckett just wants a game 5 because he's an absolute maniac and we all love him. Let's see what happens though, because I've got a feeling this could go the distance. Optic Texas though, strong, really strong right now, really confident.
Absolutely. Search and Destroy, obviously a pretty big change of pace, though, compared to the Hardpoint, especially when we're going to a map like Hotel. And good news for Subliners, this is a map they look fantastic on against Minnesota. I know it got a little bit dicier as the rounds continued on, but got the 6-3 win towards the end. And I think it is certainly a map that the Subliners have a pretty good understanding of. And on the flip side for Optic, it's not their most commonly played search, though they have been picking it up lately. I know some of the setups they have towards the middle of the map, they are just stacking up and almost allowing some of these A-bomb plants to go off. So that might be the name of the game. Your bomb
Search and
plant
Destroy
win percentage and
next
how good the retakes are for both of these teams.
Retakes,
yeah, Hotel, Search and Destroy.
We'll see how they go. Subliners, very strong Search and Destroy team. That was Wins Championships, already got 1 this year. Intermittent sort of drop off there after that first major, I must admit. Let's see how they go. Optic Texas came close enough to getting one at their own homestand. That would have been an incredible, incredible scene. For those folks that were there, it was a wonderful week of Call of Duty. We'll see what happens with the upcoming major, and of course Toronto, and then Champs later on this year as well. What a season MW2 has been so far. And see if Optic can get themselves on the board as well with a big major win. I'm sure their trophy cabinet has got a little space reserved already. But until then, let's get into the search. Fist bumps should be out, ready to roll.
Just to refresh everybody's memory, last time these two teams played, or the only time they played this year, it was a Bagra Search and Destroy that we played. I know it was around 11, but it was also the map where Optic gave away 2 different 4v2s that they had. And a situation unlike that on Bagra, I think it was like a
Don't remind me of that shit. That's terrible.
And Optic lost it twice in a single map. So the mistakes existed back in the previous stage, at least fairly early on when the roster got developed. And I know it's a different map now, but certainly going to be paying a lot of attention to those clutch situations because the first blood rate, not too shabby for the side of the Subliners.
See if the first bloods amount to any more than an exciting stat line. Here we go. Bomb in the hand. I think it was a Kismet for a sec there. We're going to do the classic lobby drop. This gives the teams opportunity to dive from one bomb site to the other without that bomb overcommitting too much. Kismet's got the bomb back and on up, home towards A. That's it. Play call made. We're committing. Here we go.
And Hydra might have gotten spotted with this stun, but he's going to slow these players down and gets out of dodge. You already get the first blood for New York, and there's the first bomb plant coming through. You get Hydra in bottom bedroom, and this is already looking like a perfect round for the Subliners. At the very least, they had the exact setup they want.
Yeah, Dash, you can get 1 or 2 kills out of this. That would help the boys on their approach through mid-map for now, but it's going to get awkward real quick. Priest has already got a pinch on mid-map. Skies finds his from atop what we call the Godheady. Priest is there as well. That's the pinch complete. The round is done.
New York Subliners is a good play to take round 1.
Beautiful way to kick things off. Obviously, early on in round 1, no trophies, no dead silence. So if you can find that first blood and then get the bomb down after the fact, it is almost a round that is difficult to lose. So no real clutch opportunities there for Optic Texas. Subliners, exactly how they wrote it down. And nice little bounce back. Get some pep in your step. Obviously, trying to bounce back after a tough Mercado. Now they're back to vibing.
It's a difficult thing to bounce back in general after taking such a serious thumping like that. But Subliners, not skipping a beat, diving on through. Look at the whole lineup. They're all going towards B. Got a little bit of presence in on towards mid there, but this restaurant is about to get loaded. The brakes have been pumped. Everyone is slowed down. If you hit mid-map, you're in trouble. Here's the standoff.
And that is an ordinary look of intensity on Hook's face, but it looks like actually, yeah, they have the information. With those nades coming through, they knew there were players in the corner. Ghosty sees them drop down low. And
those were great nades. Great play by Hook, too, to find those guys mid. 2v4.
And they destroyed those guys. And now, meanwhile, Dashy's popped dead silence. He's pushed out towards bedroom, and he's just clearing way for the bomb, which you might not even need to. Dashy finds the next pick, and it'll be Priest last man standing in a 1 versus 4. I think that might have been an equalizing moment. Who carrying both of those players towards the middle of the map.
Hey, good stuff. Optic Texas on the board. Right back at it. The score has been equalized. There we go. Perfect spot to be in there from Shotzzy. Not going to let Priest to get out. Priest in that 1v4 spot, essentially unwinnable. Very, very difficult to do, especially on Hotel.
I think he might have popped dead silence just to sort of reposition and wrap back to get inside of the kitchen, but Optic just incredibly patient on the approach. And I mean, we talked about the the bomb like drop spot in lobby, so you have options if a player wants to make a play, someone else can come pick it up and whatnot. Optic did something similar without dropping it though, but just working both sides of the map at all times. And I don't know what the Subliners heard with the stuns and nades, but that is a very quick bomb pickup and started working towards B. You got Hydra, he popped dead silence, he's leading the charge, but Hook, too tall, first blood.
Big man on TV.
Hook on the TV, love it.
First. No one else going to be here. It's going to be a fast rotate over towards the A-bomb site now for the New York Subliners. Sky's the first man on defense here. He's going to try to push this front line back. Oh, Dashy wins a big one. An annoying gunfight to be in. Tagged up now from Skies. He might be able to get out of this position, but Dashy's now challenging it. Big win. Skies. Fantastic shots with the AR there, and it's a 3v2. Bomb going down at A.
Hey, this is super clutchable as far as 2v3 goes, and you got Skies getting even more intel on Ghosty. Him and Priest are working together. Both players, though, have already expended their dead silence, so in a second, they're going to be very loud.
Bang. Noisy enough. Priest are flying in. The second on the hook. What a win.
Wow, Priesta made a great shot, but Shotzzy was defusing it. Yes.
1v1, he managed to
That's the ninja defuse for the win there from Shotzzy. Good stuff there. Great defuse.
I know got a little bit of a nail biter, but this is the win that Ghosty has. If he drops this one, then I think Skies would have been set up to either just get the 2-piece himself, or he should have been able to stay alive for Priesta to go in and get the kill, excuse me, but Ghosty with the Vaznev, I'm assuming he picked it up off the ground, had the right gun for the job, making the big heads-up play, and another massively impactful one for the rookie.
Tooling around there from Shotzzy to see how we go. Optic Texas now with the lead. They're on offense. Bomb in the hands of Ghosty, making their way over towards A, and not fully committing to this one. We've seen this time and time again here on Hotel. Wait for opening pick, wait to flush out his players in position. And get that bomb rolling. Hook's made his way far forward. Hydra knows Skies is going to be there. The love taps, the warning shots. I know you're coming, Hook. Will it amount to much?
I don't know what's scarier, for Hook to have bullets whizzing above his head, or for Skies to know that Hook could potentially be behind him at any moment. So that is a lot of ammo, by the way, actually being dumped through a wall. You don't often run out of ammo in rounds, but Skies does have to be a little bit concerned. Hook now making the play.
Good timing. Ooh!
Yep.
Hook just missed him there. He just freaking whiffed.
That was gross. That's a first blood. Ghosty, though, does get the plant out immediately. The boys have dipped now. Reposition.
2v4 for Optic now.
Get ready for the counterattack. Here come the Subliners.
All about the timing for New York right now. Got to make sure you just get the trades, and there's trade number 1.
Oh my God.
There is gunfight number 2, and I know Subliners have had moments where they stack up in those moments and have gotten picked apart, but no mistakes there. Had an extra man going on the full flank as well in Kismet, so very efficient on the retake. And shout out Hydra. Might have been the only player to die, but if he doesn't World Star Hook for that first blood, how different things could have been. But now that just leaves us tied 2-2.
Yeah, that'd have been a very different round if the World Star wasn't there. But hey, you'll take them. Good stuff there. Great retake. Subliners certainly fighting hard here in the Search and Destroy. I think it's safe to say the mental bounce back has been there from the Mercado. Here we go. All tied up.
I'm not entirely sure if Optic will switch things up too much. Been finding a little bit of success in New York, though. They are switching things up by the look of it, not wasting any time. This is going to be almost an instant A-plant, or at least an A-plant attempt. Kismet, 21 HP, and he just gets caught. Try to switch things up, trying to play aggressive, but Dashy gets it for the first blood.
Good timing. Ooh, a little too quick on the trigger there from Priester. He's going to quickly reposition. He's making moves, man. The Daddy's done. He got real far. He's not going to catch Dashy here. A very common spot. He should check it. If he doesn't, it's going to sting. But this is a great setup from Optic. Here comes Dashy straight into the play. Wonderful work. Nice bait and switch. That's going to be the man advantage Optic Texas.
I'm just able to get a kill and get out. Does have dead silence pop, but he's going to run out in a moment, and he can get behind enemy lines, but not quick enough necessarily to get a kill. And there you got Shotzi. Kills the horse, trying to get inside, but trying to be a little too cheeky. And that is the start of a potential 2v3 clutch.
I can't believe Shotzi tried to do that and got
no
caught.
bomb side is open. You got Hook waiting for the kill.
Hydra's out. Big tags. Hook's pop dead. He's going to try to make something happen here. His teammate Dashy making the long journey across mid-map right now. That bomb has been planted. Hydra caught out. I don't know where. Easy pickings for Hook. He tags him back. Skies can't get away either. Perfect retake there from Optic Texas. Hook and Dashy find their respective kills, and now we wait for Dead Silence to run out. We defuse that bomb. They'll take the lead.
That was a great play by Hook as well. That is some stones just to be that patient to wait for the chow. But as soon as he gets the information on both players, Dashy wraps back. And I was thinking Hydra was just going to walk up the steps and kill him. But I think that might be the difference maker of not having dead silence. You don't feel free to make that sort of hit. So Hook plays it patient, plays his life, takes care of business. And we were talking about sort of the mistakes that Optic made in the past, giving away a couple 2v4s. Not right there. Not in that round. Take care of business after getting those bloods. 3-2 win. Or lead, rather. Wow.
Yeah, it's a slight lead. We are going to swap sides, as we do. Optic Texas, they managed to run that one pretty handedly. The retake's not always easy, especially on Hotel, and that was a very clean one indeed. You win your ones, get that defused. Subliners now. Will they be able to level this one back up? We've been going back and forth between our two teams today. Dashy sitting on that 3 spree. We'll see if he can't get any more in this round. Streak's always handy. Man's posted up. Anyone going to take the hit? Skies was there. Good work out Hook. He manages to get his. So here comes a bit of a collapse. The rest of the subliners have to back on up. Skies cannot give up that bed position, though.
Oh, there are 2 players wrapping back incredibly quickly. Well, Shotzi has eyes on one. And you see what the call out just came through. So Ghosty with the bomb just turns his attention, runs back over towards A, because Shotzi's expecting both those players to cross. But New York read this as well. Weird timing right there between Shotzi and Hydra. So each team has 1 player behind enemy lines. The question is, who strikes first?
This is a banger. Wonderful mind games. Dashy gets killed number 4. On down, man advantage. Skies now going for the straight re-challenge. Has to get out of there while he still can. Tough spot to be in now for Skies. Timing doesn't work out. Shotzi gets it. Hydra now 1v3. 1v2. Surely they check this. There's nearly no way.
No
this
way.
happens.
No way.
No shot.
Oh my god, he just diffused that.
Subliners take the round.
Hydra, oh my
All right,
god.
to that previous round where I was like, hey,
Ninja.
Hydra making mistakes. They're playing well. No dead silence with only 25 seconds left on the clock. Hydra just walks up and diffuses it. And Optic just switched their brains off at the worst possible time. You just go top bed and you just watch the cross and you just throw a couple shoulders. But yeah, Hydra stealing that one away.
With a crowd, they'd have had that, no problem. Either way, though, 3-3 now. What a surge this has been. Hydra instantly wiped off the face of the planet. Trades are there. Kismet does not get traded. Walks away with his life for now. But that's a 3-2. Subliners man advantage.
That's a painful one as well for Kismet to get those 2 big kills. And Shotzi just got the freest information. Now it's a foot race. Ghosty finds it big, but this player's been getting called out the entire time. Shotzi, it is just hunter mode. Can you find him? There he is. It is a dead silence fiesta, though. But Ghosty finds a kill in the meantime. And all of that start just for Ghosty to give you 3 in the round. Rookie, welcome, man. Continues to fry, continues to find the high impact kills. And that is a big one. That is a 2v3 clutch where Ghosty, in effect, does the majority of the work. A wonderful round.
Needed that. Big time. Whew. Good work again from the newcomer to the squad. Dan Ghosty back at it again with the massively influential round-winning plays.
There you go. Flows off the...
Yeah, rolls straight. Yeah, see, that was a viral TikTok, my ass. Let's get it. 4 in a row, though, for Ghosty. Can he get the cruise? It's the 4th round win for Optic. Let's roll.
This might just be a full-on hit as well. They're leaving nobody towards that inner portion. Kismet gets spotted as well. Kismet's only seen 1 player. And you see the reaction from the Subliners. No one's really wrapping back to help him out. Maybe Hydra wants to go for a late flank, but Kismet might just be fearful of getting bullied out. Finally, the reinforcements coming to help him, and it looks like he's done his job. Optic don't bully out the site. They have to regroup.
Mid-map, all safe and sound if you're a New York Subliners fan. Optic have been forced into the restaurant, and they are not going to be sitting. They won't be dining for any moment. They do want to get on towards B. They're desperate for a pick, though. Desperate to find a kill without getting traded out. Luke might be the man to try to get it happening. Here we go.
The problem is you don't have time to rotate towards A, so you have to force this into the snake fest of this B bomb site. Kismet says, if who can do it, I can do it too. Free first blood. There's the second Kismet.
Oh my God, 3 huge ones from Kismet. The Bulldog.
How you doing?
All of them.
Oh, God!
Wow.
Disgusting. That was disgusting. A rancid ace out of Kismet.
Craziness.
Shiver me timbers. The king of the kitchen has absolutely put Optic on their back.
Yeah, and that's a moment for Optic as well, where I just don't think you can hesitate. Obviously, we have the benefit of looking at the minimap, and we have the benefit of seeing that one again. Nice little mixtape moment there for Kismet, but again, he was the lone defender of that site. He did not get the initial help. No one wrapped back, but his presence alone was enough that Optic were a little bit shook. Didn't feel like they could bully their way through, and they got forced into a blender, and there is a snipe battle against one of the best, and Hydra takes him down for the first blood, and that B site is wide open.
Yeah, that's a very different look from one of the world's fastest submachine gun players, but hey, we've seen him hit plenty of shots. 3 remaining members down for Optic. Can Hydra catch any more out? That bomb site's going to be all theirs in a second, Kismet. The crown king of culinary-based kills. He is the man in here for now. It is maybe ringing. There's a stack up on the outside of the kitchen. Here comes Hook and Ghosty. Looking for the classic wallbang spots. That makes the middle of the kitchen completely unsafe. Hydra's been taken care of, so you have a pinch now. Time is starting to tick. Optic have got to make a move in this 3v3.
And it's going to be 2 players, well, attempting to crawl their way
He
in.
catches Hook
Kismet,
crawling.
that is the
Oh
help,
my
and
God.
that is the round.
They need to not go to B.
Too efficient on the setup, too many corners to check, and only so many different things you can actually wall bang to try to find that entry. Nice little setup for Hydra for the first blood, but the play was on the other side of the map that entire time. Subliners just cakewalked their way through B. And now for the first time in quite some time, have the advantage again in search and destroy.
Hold on to that advantage as long as they can. The Subliners starting to really get things going here on Hotel. I just... disgusting rounds, man. It's hard to bounce back from these kind of moments. Up to Texas, though. Here we go. Bomb in hand. They've got themselves over towards A very fast. They should be able to get this bomb down. Here comes the fights, though. Hydra is going to get the first blood. And this could be it. This is Matt Point. As Kismet gets his as well. That's a cruise at the ready. Subliners are soaring.
Yeah, and you see Kismet just repositioning to call this in for free. Might as well lock it down for the guarantee. Everybody else on New York is absolutely backed up, and trophy or not, he's going to have the intel. 1 player got in the bottom bed. The other is back by desks. And you see Subliners taking advantage of the intel. 2 players going on the full flank, but this guy's posted up. He's not making a mistake. He's going to L-trigger this the entire way through.
Yeah, he's going to hold this. There's no hope for Hook here, surely. And now even, you've got a backup. Onside Kismet. Dead. He popped. Hydra That's the damage dealt. That's the pinch. That's
Yeah,
the round.
New York
And that
Subliners
is
gonna
the
take map
New York
2 here.
Subliners.
Optic
What an
Texas a
unbelievable
little
bounce back
slacking
after being
in S&D,
beaten
but
and bloodied in that first
NYSL really
hardpoint.
good team.
You got
So
some brilliant rounds in there and some highlight plays from Kismet. You'll happily take that one for the Subliners fans as we go into control, even up.
And, you know, very much a back and forth game, especially so early on. Obviously, Kismet, all the props in the world for the ace that he was able to collect. But in my opinion, it was the round where Hydra in a 1 versus 3 gets a single kill, doesn't have dead silence pop. The bomb is already down, and he just hops it. He just hops it, and nobody on Optic is in position to even throw a shoulder for a bomb check.
Kismet 10 and
Another one of those
5.
rounds that New York Subliners keep finding against
Hydra
Optic.
9 and 7.
That little extra something special might just have their number in search and destroy.
That was real special, man. I mean, just being able to hit that ninja defuse, impossible scenario to be in. I just don't know how Dashi didn't call that out. I mean, whatever, man. 6-4, 2 massive rounds go the way of the Subliners, and that is that. Asilo Control coming up in a moment. We'll see how that fares in just a short few. We're going to take a quick commercial break on the other side of this one. More Call of Duty League action here, friends. Saturday is nowhere near done. We'll see you after the break.
Great match there by NYSL to take map 2. It's just all going to come down to control, man. It's all... That control is going to be so important here, this next map. Optic really lacking sometimes in their control play. It's gonna... I mean, it's gonna mean them not to have to... They have to play absolutely perfect COD if they don't win this control match, you know? So, I mean, that's why control is such a big swing mode. I mean, because let's say they don't win the control. They have to be absolutely perfect for 2 whole maps to take this win. Whereas if they win the control, they only have to play good on 1 map, you know. They can either play a good hardpoint or a good search game to maybe take that win. So not winning the control is huge. Freaking nutsoid. So we'll see what happens here for Optic Texas. Can they pull it together versus a very good NYSL team? They played really good on LAN, but you know, these online games mean a lot too. I mean, Optic doesn't have anything to worry about not making champs run or anything, but I don't think they'll play consistent for the rest of the year, and they really slap their asses in fucking Hardpoint. So that's why, man, if they can get this control win, play good in Hardpoint, this shit'll be over quick. So we'll see what happens going into the next map.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Call of Duty League. Optic Texas, New York Subliners, 1-1 apiece as we dive into Control. A very eventful and frankly hilarious and brilliant game of Search and Destroy about that one. I'm going to watch that back with glee later on today. We'll see how that one goes. Highlight plays all round. Can Optic Texas keep things a-rolling after the incredibly dominant display in that first hardpoint? It was disgusting. Now we go to Control. Let's see what's up.
And, you know, we had enough time to settle down in between the break to, you know, put some of the hot, like, you know, the Kismet ace out of our mind and think about some of the funnier stuff. Shotzzy dying in the horse spot where he's trying to, like, play that cheesy little, like, angle. I don't even know what to call it. I wonder how many times Shotzzy has that happen where he actually, like, messes up a jump or is trying to do something wild like that, and he just ends up like a free kill on the map. Don't get me wrong. You get so much value when he does the crazy stuff, but it does create some funny stuff where you just get a free kill on a man jumping in a box.
It looks so easy, right? Like from that POV, he just looks like his controller's broken or something. But yeah, unbelievable. When it pulls off, perfect. Nobody does it better. But hey, these things happen. Asilo Control, here we go. Subliners chance 1 and 5. Not ideal at this moment in time, but hey, current form could be an indicator of where we're going. What are we thinking, mate? What are we feeling?
Well, defense has been a decent problem for Subliners there, right? You see a much lower percentage win by comparison compared to Optic. So just about sort of those lock it down rolls. I know even Thieves, when they were talking about this map, it's how when you have the mid-map control, if your SMGs are down low, guarantee that you get the kills before you go out and die. So all about the timing, and it is the SMGs attempting to lead the charge, and it is who there to already slow them down.
Literally perfect aim through the wall for Priest, like literally perfect.
Yeah.
That was crazy. Wow. Okay. Keeping mid-map flowing. It was the B site we got for a moment there from the Subliners. Shots he should be here to clear out Priest unless, wow, okay, 3 in a row from P-Dog. Woof, woof.
That is the hell of a start. He's getting hunted down too. That man is gone.
No shot. Priest, what an opener from him. His teammates have got that first segment of B cleaned up. Super slow. We've stayed on with Priest this whole time. His teammates are frying. Subliners, a spicy start. Dashy's down now. Oh, the spree's still going. No shot. Nearly a team. This is a wild opener chance.
This is a perfect opener. I mean, B is chalked right there from Optic. That is going to be the stack in. That is that zone gone. Repositioning is in, but New York Subliners have all the time in the world. A full round. They get 2 minutes to work with to try to capture this A zone. Doesn't make it easy, though. You can absolutely defend this zone for the final one, so still important kills to get.
They've only lost 2 lives as well, which is also pretty wild. Looking to get themselves on at this point. ASAP Ghosty spotted. Tough work with the Vaz at that range. Shotsy, nice clean up there. A couple more kills now going to the Optic pile. Priest is still on the flank, looking to get himself streaks if you catch a couple more out here. But brilliant work to start things off.
He has 4 bullets left. I don't know if he realizes that yet, but now he's got a knife on a back truck, and he is only but a distraction. And honestly, this is kind of problematic because I guess he's drawing the attention of Dashy, but outside of that, he's going to be completely useless until he can find a weapon or like get back in the picture. And so originally they had 2 full minutes to work with to capture this A zone. Now they're down to 1 minute and 10, and they have made 0 progress on the map.
We're staying on board with the Chronicles of Priesto. He's got a new gun. This is wild, man. He's not died yet. Slow cap. Teammate stacking up shots. He's going to pick that corner soon. Big win. Priest on a 5. Just about a minute frozen on this one. Chances we are still rolling.
And you still have Ghosty up top radio tower, but he's 0-1. Honestly, Ghosty could be running out of ammo at this point as well, but he had enough to get back in the mix and pick up the 2-piece. It's actually Dashy that went up back in the tower, so getting the right man in the right place at the right time. And now Skies has their gunny to drop Shotzzy. Headshot multiplier in full effect, and you are right back on this A zone.
Ghosty's still got an opportunity to get into this point. He's going to get the contest at the very least. Here comes the rest of Optic. The reinforcements are here. Dashy tagged up, taking care of Ghosty. Skies! It's Mr. Bueno! Will he be able to get the third? No, his teammates are there. They have invested in one another. It's a 5 spree from Skies, a 6 now. Jeez, that's an absolute massacre in the opening round.
Yeah, and Kismet just went 0-5 for the dub. Yeah, I'd be laughing about that too. Didn't have to do a thing but call out. Because that is literally, for both the zones, Priesta just has the perfect opening break, starts at 4-0, gets all the clearance kills free to actually work towards B, and then Skies does the exact same thing on the A zone. Highlight reel, gunshots he down, goes on a nice little spree, gets the cruise, and gets his team that zone as well. And that is a very big laugh at TikTok Duo putting in some serious work.
That was a crazy round. I want to see if Kids can get a kill. Not that it matters too much, but...
He will, I believe.
Optic now attacking, see if they can't crack into the A and B zones. The B zone vanished real fast in that opening round. Here we go. Guys on that 6 spree still. Turns it into a 7. Lovely stuff. Dashy Nuke, they find their kills as well. A lot of space to play with now over by A for Optic Texas.
I don't know how Skies does it. He is simply magical. Gets a kill and turns the audio back on and does so much. He's even catching Shotzi dancing around, but Shotzi is but a distraction. Most of the play right now happening over towards the A zone. And it looks like Hydra that first entry man for the team. And Skies looking to get back in the mix, but you already see where Ghosty's posted up. Good luck trying to jump out on this one. And yeah, that'll be a free kill for Ghosty every day of the week.
He's going to hold this down now. Optic doing good work over by A. Second segment gone. Third's on its way out. Hydra, a nice bit of work there in the close range fight. We're going to see A taken care of. No one's really here to stop this. Hydra might go for it. Hydra might go for it. And he's not going to be able to stop the actual point. Good stuff there. Optic get a minute to play with. 26 lives still. They're rocking.
And I'd say right now, maybe the most important member of the map for the New York Subliners is Priesta. Got himself in position to sort of force these spawns out, and there's a couple of those green arrows that have been looking for him, and that's where he makes his presence known. Gets some shots in from completely down range, and you see Priesta actually has some help. Knows the Ghosty is down low, but Priesta's been dancing. He pops dead silence just to be a little bit more difficult to track. And this is the gunfight to win. Ghosty hears him, doesn't make a difference. Priesta still the thorn in their side. There's the extra kill to boot.
Priesta is the Lego, and right now at B zone is Optic's bare feet, and they are being just stung, man. Ghosty and Shotzzy trying to clear the way out top side, looking for any angle just to get themselves forward. Good work from Shotzzy, gets one. Mini-map is popping. Ghosty gets one as well. So we're rolling now. Bit of space to work with. Optic Texas should be able to flow forward. Hydra, though, he's the last problem to deal with. They've got no idea where he is. That's it. Hook's got him. A space now to move forward. Optic Texas surely make the...
All right, Optic might have a little space here to make some work here happen.
Pushed up the deep right side of the map, so now you get Ghosty on the zone, basically just to stop the clock. And
Sky's coming in with his cruise, though.
Sky's with the intel, but that is a beautiful trophy on the zone. Shotzzy, that first tick nearly through.
Trophy helps out. Smooth snakes. Shotzzy should be able to stay there. Again, the wall bang. It's an awkward spot to be in, but they're going to hold it. First segment gone. Second's on its way out. It's only Shotzzy getting the caption. His teammates are roaming, looking for kills. They haven't quite found him yet. Hook, he's got to go a bit wild here. Doesn't get the second. That's a good hold. Subliners, stay alive.
Yeah, that is a win from Kismet. That could be the difference maker in the round, but it's still a 50-50 square up. Ghosty has the trophies out, and he starts it off with another nice win. So the clearance to the B zone is in. Hydra's going to be on the flank, and he wins an important one, but it's still a near second.
There's the snaky snakes.
It's going to be slow progress.
So close. Here comes the stack. Dashy was there to help out for a second. They get the second seg. Big win out of Ghosty, still alive and kicking. You're looking to find a few more. Optic looking to stack up here. Hook's now flying forward. Big wins. Gets the second as well. The player is still alive. Priesta now trying to make his way forward. Dives out. No one else from Optic here. Hook's got to survive. He can't.
He got stunned and couldn't look left. He was trying to look left, I'm pretty sure. They almost got B. It's so close.
The Subliners cannot afford to die in this situation. And now you just need to get the trades. There you go. No respawns remaining. Ghosty.
Yep, they ain't got no lives left. Yep, Optic got it. Nice.
Survive, but the zone gets captured a little too quick. And again, we talked about it right before the map happened. Subliners, it is defense where they've struggled just a little bit more than their counterpart. And they end up losing another close one there as Ghosty fried that round. I mean, he was 0-1, I think, in round one for the first like minute and a half or 2 minutes. I don't know when exactly it has happened, but he's up to 13 now in 2. He's been putting in serious work with attack.
It was that great bit of work he did over by the A zone. In that top red position. Massive kills helping the boys capture that point. But yeah, 13 and 8 on a 2, rolling forward. Optic on defense this time round. Let's see if the Subliners can find that decisive opener once again. Kismet started things off 0-5. He's now 5-13. So a little bit better, a little bit worse. How diddly doodly.
Hook, nice play for a double, but this guy's with his own double.
Those players down, and you got Mr. Bueno behind enemy lines, but he's only going to be forcing a couple spawns out and wins an extra big one. Forces Dashy to go hunting, but I think Dashy doesn't mind being up top. Still a power position to behold.
He's the hunter. Over to B we go. Shotzi's looking to clear out all the usual spots. No extra stack here from the Subliners.
There's still a guy on B. Okay, they just got him.
Decent amount of work been done, and man,
Hydra up in the base still, number 8.
But he's still rocking.
They just got him.
Oscillates over towards A on the defense. This
Good
is
play
smooth
there
moves out
from
of
Optic.
Texas.
And he had enough intel on Brisa, just like he's spotting everybody, dancing around the map, getting good information, and calling out that those.
They have each other's back pretty good, but Ned's just now getting A. Let's see if they can capture A near.
So that's a matchup Ghosty has certainly enjoyed. Now with Subliners, I know they have a little bit of pressure on the A's home, but they're about to get pinched from a couple different directions. Ghosty, the man, starting.
Yep, here comes the defense.
That'll be number 15.
Good clear. Only one guy left.
Some damage on the next player in line.
I was gonna say, just chow it. He's frying right now, Ghosty. You're feeling good. Shooting hot. Tags, you name it. Doing as much as he possibly can. 20 seconds to go.
Kismet doing his best to try to cap that.
In this attacking round.
Too close, people close to A here.
Stack for a moment. Cleaned up again. Here comes Hoop. Clearing point.
Kismet got one.
Getting the work done.
Ghosty still making work up there though on a 5 streak. 14 seconds left. They gotta push.
Gonna creep up, maybe just to contest and try to get a little bit of help. But Ghosty and Shotzi.
Oh, I think he got the cruise though. I think he got his cruise. Shotzi on a 5 streak too. Oh wow!
That is a scary thing to hear. Him and Hoop getting it done. Hydra, last ditch effort.
Hydra, 1.1 seconds left.
Can the Subliners pull off these heroics?
It is never chalked.
I kind of glitched there.
Hydra with the off angle. Here comes Dashy.
Oh, Dashy got wrecked.
Finds himself another one.
They finally got A, but only got 8 lives left.
For the New York Subliners, what an insane turn in the round.
Yeah, I mean, that is some stones to be able to hold on and ice up in that situation.
Kismet.
But this is a very big problem.
Got one.
You can't
Shotzi.
really die in these moments. You need a perfect
Oh no.
kills, and Ghosty got one before he fell.
This could be bad.
Clock, but there are green arrows everywhere on this map.
7 lives left.
Only one body on this point.
And here comes Cruz.
I'm not sure if the trophy's going to be able to stop this one. We'll see though if anyone can get one in there in the last possible second. Abandoned B for now. Oh, they stay alive. Oh, the second one comes through. The first.
I didn't even see that there was 2. That's crazy.
Subliners players, 5 of them remaining.
That's a moment I wonder if Subliners even realize that there is a second one coming through. I know in game it can be tough to hear when they get comboed like that. And now Optic have the setup. You got Hook over by White as well. You're just going to get funneled into a blender.
Only 4 lives left. 15 seconds. They should get it here.
Nobody's winning the gunfights, and Optic get the round done on defense.
Nicely done by Optic. Good use of the cruise missiles.
As far as the segment battle, though, for that final defensive round, currently New York Subliners up by 3. Damn, good work there out of Optic Texas, just when things started to get very tough. Iron up, take care of business. Shotzi indeed. Great patience from a player that, you know, that left stick is locked forward. He held down that small room, that side door towards the B site. No problem. Here we go. Map point, Optic Texas.
And I think Allie's probably impressed with Ghosty's performance right now. I can't remember what her exact quote is, but the idea of, like, as long as you're alive somewhere on the map and you have presence, you're creating stuff for your team. And not only is Ghosty the main slayer with 21 kills, but he's had a couple different lives in different moments where he's surviving for a minute and a half straight. So high-value player. Another strong start for Shotzi, but does eventually get shut down as Ghosty the little standoff battle. And again, good luck with that gunfight. Never gonna go your way.
It's so hard, man. Here we go, though. Bit of pressure now. Optic have been forced to the top side of the minimap. Kismet's found himself a corner. Dashy trying to find the picks. Hydra, ooh, tagged up. Not quite the kill there. Kismet on the run. Bad timing.
Good play by Hook to get him out of their base.
9 and 22 overall. 45 on the round.
Dead Silence pops. Opportunity for Paco to start making moves. Could be behind 3 players, but he is being, you know, searched for. Hook's arrow is turned. Dashy occasionally is turning around as well, but there's a nice little beanie shot for Hydra for the first. Still is the dead silence. Quick on the wraparound and quick.
Good play by Hydra.
Time. 1 HP. That is all Hydra.
They're probably
wants.
going to, take this to a round 5.
He slashed his way through them. Onto A they go.
They got one guy on A, though. They finally got Hydra. Okay, now they might have a little chance here.
He's got tags in. Hook leaves the point for a second. The segment is in. As Optic Tex is still alive.
No trophies on the hill, though, so Shotzzy at least gets stunned up. There's Ghosty for the reinforcements, and the Watcher from above. A zone nearly complete.
Okay, they got A. Good job.
Jump on it. Knows you just get funneled into death. And you see Subliners have 2 players on the top side of the map. They are happy to try to defend B. Obviously for Optic, a decent bit of time to work with. 1:10. Shotzzy already to the zone.
All tied up on the segments as well. Hydra with attack. Finding those kills. Kismet has pushed himself all the way to the top white building, so he'll be safe over there for now. Going to keep that spawn trap going.
Yep, Kismet's pushed up in the base.
To do to fight the way out of this one. And Hook, he's on call. He's on call for another set of streaks.
See number 5 there on the mini map, all the way pushed up. He just got killed though.
Ooh, so close.
And yet so far away from the zone as well. Optic, no more pressure on the map. A long way to go with only 35 seconds. Nice little entry kill there from Shotzzy, but he is just, again, diving his way to try to get near this zone. Info on Priesta, info on Kismet. Optic have a much better sense. Now info on Hydra. So Shotzzy's able to call out where every single player is. His teammates need to jump on and help him out.
Try to find the skills. He's staying alive. There it is. Hydra pushes him forward. Hook now. Next man up. Good teamwork. Great work. Ghosty and Dashy, they find the kills. Oh my god, and just like that, it's an immediate stack. Optic have got to fly forward. This could be the game right here. Shotzzy, Ghosty, Hook, Dashy, the whole squad are all on the point. The kills can't get there soon enough. It is done.
Nice job from Optic. That was a nice stack. Holy crap. Good play from Optic.
I mean, look, credit to everybody because they were getting the kills, but Shotzzy literally spots out 1 player top window, 1 player on back tent that's jumping off to go back garage, and hey, there's Hydra on the truck. Shotzzy eventually just turns into the bait, but everything he just called out, his teammates funnel into position perfectly and jump on that zone in the final moments. Very well executed. 2 for 2 in the respawn game modes there from Optic, and
very nice respawn game mode play. They've been working on that control.
On Asilo, getting that little combo double cruise missile coming through. Always a good feeling.
That's crazy, man. Great turn there on Asilo. 3-1. We thought that was going to the final round. Think again, friends. Crazy turnaround. Good look across the highlights now from this one. Priester with the sort of strange odyssey he went on in the start of that first round. Running around with a knife in hand, somehow picking up these crazy kills, but it's not going to amount to a whole lot. Because at the end of the day, 1-man UAV, Shotzzy, managed to feed his boys the perfect hit. All 4 down. Optic Texas, what an insane final round. That was disgusting.
And, you know, frankly, it would have been a 3-0 if not for both Priesta going on a massive run in round number 1 and Skies doing the exact same thing. I think literally if Shotzzy gets that kill on Skies, I mean, at least the round goes back to sort of that 50-50 shootout rather than just New York Subliners running him over. So Optic certainly playing incredibly well in the respawns thus far. It's just against New York, those weird moments in the search and destroy, but good news for Optic, back to Hardpoint for match 4.
Yeah, that is great news for the Optic fans.
Now they got a real shot here of winning this since they won the control. Great job by Optic. They've been working hard on it, I think.
I can't believe that so many players able to, or so many fans and players able to accurately predict the scores here. Cash on the line. You better be going big. Subliners, time to turn it around right here and now. You got to stop Optic Texas on a hard point. It is no small feat.
It is a good map for New York Subliners, though, going into a Hydro, and I think you already know a decent bit of the game plan that Optic like to bring. Optic might be like the most swim-heavy team that we have seen on Hydro, at least throughout Stage 3. I think it was like Toronto Ultra they might have been playing against in the finals, where there was times where like Scrappy was on the top bridge, one of the best headies in the game, just staring straight down at the water, because you know where Optic were going to be coming through, but I'm assuming Optic have definitely taken some time to figure out different routes on the map. Obviously, they have a lot at their disposal.
A lot of routes. Most routes, I think, ever on Hydro. But we'll see what happens. That is coming up now just in a moment. This could be a 3-1 for the Optic fans out there. Got to be feeling great. However, I think there's a lot of life still left, Chance, in the New York Subliners. It's a dangerous team. We'll see what they've got right now. But hey, man, writing might be on the wall. Who knows? We'll see what happens in a few moments. But this has been a very, very fun day of Call of Duty. Not done yet, guys and gals. After this, still another series to play.
We still got FaZe in Toronto. Shit's gonna be a fucking banger.
Paying firm attention to story time, looks like, from Dashi.
I can't tell. Is that what's going on? Or are they talking to JP off to the side? Actually,
they're never in the.
no.
They're never like in a row, you know.
well, yeah, no, I think Ghosty has to be on like the far right side for him, and I think Dashi's sitting opposite. So yeah, I think Ghosty was talking to JP because yeah, now he's turning to his teammates. Yeah, he was getting intel from the coach for sure.
Yeah, good
Analyst,
shout. Numbers guy.
I don't know, something like that. Yeah, he went to Cornell. Just throwing that out there.
Yeah, definitely not a coach. Definitely not a coach. Ghosty getting ready to dive into this one, quite literally. Hydro come up in a moment. There he is. He's swimming. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's their only strat.
Oh no, he's calling the strats.
He's got great technique, I'll admit. Some good freestyle coming through, but you know what's gonna happen.
Was that wait, was that a paddle? You are a swimmer. You know what you're talking about. Was that a good paddle?
You've never heard of freestyle before, Miles?
I just wing it and just go forward.
Okay, sorry, my bad. We'll back up to like doggy paddle. We'll start off at the basics. We'll get some water wings in the mix if we need. Get those floaties.
All right, let's party. Floaties at the ready. Subliners. Great hold percentage. Break percentage, not so much. Let's see if that pays off here. What stats lie in this Hydro? Match point, Optic Texas. See if they can't turn it around.
I mean, that is a stat that just screams, hey, win the rotation. Like, that is win the rotation, win the game. Although it is kind of interesting, if Subliners are the best hold team and Optic certainly one of the better ones at breaking, that just means I think Subliners a little bit more desperate for the rotation.
That music is fucking weird, bro.
Options at their disposal.
I don't enjoy it one bit.
Good side, and if Shotzi has a pistol in hand, you know where he's going.
There's not many headies on the water, but
He'll find a way.
He'll find a way, man. Well, there we go. Hardpoint in the hands of the Subliners for now. They can hold on with this one, no problem. Do need to get the break towards P2, but man alive, Kismet finding the second somehow. Here comes Dashi. He's heavily banged up, but his teammates have all fallen around him, trying not to let those spawns flip, and it's happened. There we go, number 7, Skies in the back line. Subliners off to a great start.
Yeah, and as expected, you just watch the water routes off the rip, and you should be able to find a couple of those kills. This would be a good time for Optic to get, if they can collect, though, and certainly they have enough pressure on the map that it's looking like they might be all squared away, and enough pressure. Players behind enemy lines, and Shotzi deep underwater like a shark, and this is such a hard gunfight to win. Bullets are just different in the water, and Shotzi, as annoying as can be, backing Kismet down.
I'm pissed for Kismet there, quite frankly.
That's so annoying.
Hydra's there to get it, though. Good work. Teamwork prevails.
That was insane.
It's water physics here in MW2.
That was freaking crazy.
Takes care of business. That's a big lead now for the Subliners. They are starting to run out.
NYSL got P2 though. Here comes a couple people around the back though.
Hook. Lovely map control.
Oh, we got red.
Well, they need to keep watching because these are split spawns coming through. So I know a lot of those errors and Subliners have been going back and forth. They couldn't quite tell where the pressure's coming from.
Oh, Kismet
by himself couldn't buy
6-1 start.
But gets the big 2 in P2 to keep his team in the mix. He's still got the pressure on the point, and Subliners do have a sizable lead thus far. And obviously, we talked about it. Rotations have been on point for Subliners.
Oh,
that helps with the lead, and Priest is trying to carry that into P3.
Comes next. Ghosty finally cleans up. Gonna be a safe space to be right now if you're an Optic Texas fan. Okay, then nades are coming in. Ghosty holding the front line, no problem. Time's now ticking. Optic
great play by Ghosty to hold that front for P3. They need points badly.
This is how you try to break this hard point. Not an easy one to do.
This also has a full 60 written all over it, just because as soon as you get those entry kills and block the back, it is just a hike and a half to get across P1. Shotzi in his home, sometimes a swimmer, sometimes a deep sea diver, and sometimes the 2-piece machine that is just a distraction. Takes a little dip, he's back in the mix, and he can't throw a nade from underwater, and that'll be the only way Shotzi's gonna fall.
A strange and awkward gunfight. Subliners still with the lead.
That nade was super weird. What the hell?
Rotation's done, though. That's going to be all New York Subliners, except for the guys who are spawning behind. That's kind of strange, but hey, it all makes sense.
Oh, wow.
Trust us. There's the final two off spawn. Yeah, look at this conga line. It's a conveyor belt of players rolling forward. Into the back line, though, that's going to be Kismet, safe and sound. Hydro is going to be the man on the point. Got to watch out from this attack now from Optic Texas. This is going to get real weird.
Yeah, they know Hook is back here as well. They have just gone hunting, and he picks up 1 kill on Skies, but the rest of Optic need to just jump on the point right now if they can get it. So Hook has done his job, and now Hook's got the reinforcements. Ghostie's moved his way to the point, and New York Subliners, they are scattered across the map. Kismet's doing everything that he can to stay alive, and everything is broken off. It's still Hook that's in the back. He has gotten his team in the spawns. Admittedly, though, for the Subliners, still collecting the time, but it has been a mix fest on this hill.
Nice play from Hook, but they lost it.
Anyone's hill for a moment.
No one's on.
Into the time. Waiting for the hit through ruins. That's going to be Ghost on the outside skies.
They just need to rotate. Yeah, Hook's already rotating too. But then they got to spawn back there. Kismet and someone else. Oh, shit.
Optic is still there. They're still fighting for this one. Priest are trying to hit the road.
They spawned in the back. NYSL did. So they better be ready for that.
And now you're worried
Nope.
about getting flanked though
They
as well
weren't.
for Priesta, right? Because it's players coming from old, it's players above you at new. He's in there for the contest and he's in there for the first as well. So Priesta has had himself quite a life, but now towards the back, it's Optic. I don't even know how Shotzi got there. I don't remember seeing a green arrow on the left side of the map. I don't know if it was a spawn or a water route or what just happened. But now it's
It
Priesta
had to have been
gunning
a
Hook
spawn
again.
because he died on
In the
point.
same life, Priesta has 2 kills, both on Hook. As the map has just looked insane with players everywhere for the past 2 hills.
Subliners still holding it. Yeah, the spawns are split. Some from the front, some all from the back now for Optic. There's Kismet. Ian Skies finding these kills. Priest are still soaking. And we're not because of the water routes, ladies and gents. He is in that hard point. Kismet again now on a force spree. Subliners starting to really get things going. This is getting dicey indeed. Perfect time to go for it.
And NYSL have the next rotation.
One arches, Brandon. I get initial time, okay? I'm still left behind. Yeah, here, it's fine, it's fine. Yo, I'm gonna play your front. I spawned out, guys. They're in, yo, yeah, Bill? What? Yeah, I can't get it. Go TP. Oh, wait. Go TP. 2p2, guys. 2p2, 1 red. Yeah, 2p2. Bomb them already. Yeah, bomb them, 1 shot, Shotzi. Take your time, take your time to get them. He went P1 or P2 water. Yeah, he was big. Yo, don't push me. Push me, elbow in the water. There's 2 dome. One's elbow, one's... I'm laying up. Yo, Ant's gonna go P1 water, okay? Alright, here. I stunned on elbow. I'm looking at dome and shit. I don't see dome. Yo, once out, right side broken. Yo, P1 water needed. P1 water needed left side. Yes. One side still. I spawned down. Bridge now. Bridge, yo, bridge, dead. Nice. Looking for one. Take your time, yo. Get spam tech. There's spam tech for me. Yeah, he wallbang me. Yeah, he's still top dome. Top dome, and they're gonna be elbow. Play kills here hard. We can flip them still. Top dome, and there's 3 at old, bro. There's 2 on old and 1 top dome. I'm only looking for 1 new, bro. He's probably dead. I'm going right. Alright. If we get kills, we can still flip them here. Yeah. He's playing for me in the back. He's Scott Rock. Yo, bridge heady, 1 shot dead. Nice. And Scott Rock. Scott Rock. I hear you. Help me right. Front side time or something? He's gonna go P4. P4 me. Oh no. Close. One's mid stairs. Send back dead. Yo, cut 2. Alright, I have P4, front side. He's on the God Rock. High rock. Weak on the high rock. 1 shot on the very back. Spawn P5. Jump to side P2, right? Yeah, yeah, P5 spawns. I'm watching back down. We should just go. Back down. Time dead. Nice, good shit. Yo, watch from mid. Back down. 1 shot back down. Yo, back ready. I'm on shot. One nice. They all from P5. Yeah, I'm holding P5. Yeah. They have to go fucking. I'm trying to dodge nades. Pick up my elbow. I have it in front. I'm looking elbow the best I can. Stay down time. Okay. I got a trophy down here. Look at my top red. I'm watching me steps. Make cut. I'm hopping right. Nice. I'm on another one. Middle hut. Absolute.
Jesus, guys, but the only thing more dirty than his aim is his mouth.
Great spawn awareness there by them.
A 50-plus point lead now for the New York Subliners.
NYSL looking to push this to map 5.
They won that game 5 and they won it bad.
And they are honestly in prime position to get it as well. It's not just Sky slowing these players down on a 4 spree, but number 6, Priesta, took the route to get behind enemy lines, and Hydra spawn with them might have fallen, but look who spawns right back up. Subliners going to have all the pressure in the world on this hill.
It's a nice bit of a snap there from Hook on the outside. Priesta now funneling their way in through the back line is going to be the New York Subliners. Got to check upstairs as well. So many points to hit here on this hard point. Hook, though, crosses them up over the top. Kismet somehow finds the 183 dead. Last man alive upstairs. And like that, 50,000 people used to live in. Now it's a ghost town. It's all on Shotzi here on that point. Trying to stay alive, man.
Shotzi's trying to make a play here.
The Subliners keep flooding. 20+ seconds remaining in this one. They should be able to get it.
Deep sea diver though. Stays alive. Buys you a little
Great
bit
job
of
from
time.
Shotzi.
I haven't blocked that back spawn.
He's a
That means
freaking
Subliners,
menace.
It is going to be a hike and a half to get across the map. Hook's going to be the cutoff man. And this is pretty well orchestrated so far. I think now that the back spawn's open, though, no, number 2 spawns up, out, forces number 6 back. So Optic, right side of the pressure on the map. The stuns, though, there on Dashy. He got the trophy out too late, and he is going to get punished for it. Subliners walk their way through the front of the hill.
Oh, still an opportunity for the break, though. Sky's got a hold on this one. Kismet's got the back covered. Oh, no. Hydra's got the pinch. It's all sweet. It's looking gravy for New York. Luke trying to make his way through the front. Nothing. Ghosty now through ruins. Okay, finds one. We'll take that. In and out he goes. And this is a very, very strong hold from the New York Subliners. Once again. Oh, Ghosty nearly. Skies is there on the stairs. Shotzi from the back. This is getting wild. The break is on. Last man left up is going to be Hydra.
Nice break from Optic. They should get some points here.
Now it's about the cutoff kills, though, right? Well, Kismet's going to fall, so he can't even buy you one. This is plenty of time for Shotzi to work with, and he was able to flip these spawns once before on this hill. He has made it behind enemy lines again. Priest doesn't turn for it. He's going to get shot in the back because of it. Skies' head needs to be on a swivel. No shots, he's behind, and it's just freebies. One by one, they're going to fall. Shotzi on rotation, setting his team up for
They got the
success.
rotation and the spawns. Great job from Shotzi.
Still in this game.
Ooh, deep breath. Folks at home, this is not over yet.
Nope, definitely not anywhere close to being over.
They've fanned out across the map. Hook's going to play this very slow. Gas him up. He's literally on the gas can. Toe-to-toe with Hydra. Here's the fight. Wins it.
Wow.
Stays alive. That is massive from Hook. And here come the reinforcements. Shots is going to be there on the back as well. No way the New York Subliners players read this. Up close and personal. Skies with the snapper. Backdoor. Dashy cleans up.
Dashy.
Still
Bruce.
You finally kill Hook. Shotzi the next one in
They're
line.
gonna
Man,
take
Terminator
the
finally
lead.
gets trapped in.
It's gonna be
Keep
close.
Before you can blink. For the first time in a long time since P1, Optic, well, they can't.
They just got broke for the scrap
close
time.
to the lead. And you still got a player like Shotzi, again the facilitator.
Shotzi all the way for
Trying to
P2.
put those spawns, trying to play long term. You got a couple areas right now turning, ready for that direction. And you got a nice little intro kill as well, so they might know Shotzi's here, but they haven't dealt with him yet. And the good news is, wow, those dude, 7 and 3 literally just spawn next to each other on the left side of the map, and then one player from Optic spawns in. So it is Hydro. Good luck predicting this, but Optic officially have the edge.
Classic fraternization, baby. Here we go. Shotzi. Spearfishing. Awkward. Gets it. No problem. Into the hard point. Skies.
Nice job from Optic. They might take the lead here.
Lead change is on the way.
Why did Shotzi give up P2, man? He had that. Oh my goodness.
Teams right now. This is about as close as it's going to get.
I took my off in the minimap after Shotzi got all the kills. I don't know when or why Subliners ended up spawning on the right side, but Optic might have gotten the lead. But now I don't know if they have the advantage, but Dashy is certainly trying to take it. Trophy's out of bounds.
Dashy, yes!
Gets the 2-piece, secures the rotation, and with kills like that, might have just secured you the game.
Yeah, Subliners don't properly block the back or secure the spawn, and now Optic are in. This could be it. Lead change, ladies and gentlemen. Shotzi cuts off mid-map. Ghosty's there as well. Will we see a game 5? Or will it
Kismet finally killed him in the water.
Soldier up for this one. It's 25 for the win.
And this is just such a long way to go. Ghosty's picking up 2 pieces before you can make it to Dome, and Hoop is
Hook, yes. Here comes the cruise.
2 after 2 in the cruise missile for the victory lap. Kismet, the hero play. He's the one that has to make it. Diving up into death. Dashy collecting all this last bit of time. One more kill to get. And maybe you got New York trying to desperately stay alive. But still, only 5 seconds to go. I'd say Optic have options. Enough players are going to fall, but on that rotation, it is 3 bodies for Optic Texas towards New, and only Priest in between them.
It is 5 seconds for the win. Can Priesta make something very special happen here? Hook, I think he can hear it. Ghosty finds the kill. That should be it.
This could be it right here. 4 seconds.
Optic have got themselves the hard point. The hard work is done.
Nice job, Optic. Going to take map 4 and win the game before getting to map 5.
Not close enough.
And honestly, I think one of the craziest stats that in this game is the fact that Ghosty even kept up in kills with Shotzi, because Shotzi just went ballistic. I mean, like
Yep, Shotzi went huge there to win the match for Optic Texas. 3-1 over the New York Subliners. Thank you guys very much for hanging out. We got one more match today. Atlanta FaZe, Toronto Ultra. Stick around. Stay tuned for more.